Podcast.
Hello and welcome to the Mahou Tofu Podcast. I am Daniel, otherwise known as Mr. Caboose from the website.
And this is the Checker Knights, also known as Brian.
And this is Coach Funny 13, also known as Will.
So guys, second podcast of the year. Doing pretty well, huh?
Whatever you say, Daniel.
We recorded the first one last year, though, technically.
Well, they didn't hear it until this month. But anyway, let's get down right to business. A few weeks ago, or was it this week? It was around this week, huh?
I think it was this week.
When the Oscar nominations went out?
Oscar nominations 2013 have just been recently announced, and looks to be full of heavy hitters this year. What do you think?
Heavy hitters. This list is just full of things I need to see.
I know.
Like, I still need to see Django. I still need to see Lincoln. I wasn't really compelled to watch Zero Dark 30 in all honesty. I didn't think it'd be good enough to hit Best Picture. I guess it is. Silver Linings Playbook has been hyped up by a bunch of people, but the trailer looks dumb as hell. And yeah, Beasts of the Southern Wild sounds interesting.
I've never heard of.
Do you know what it's about now?
No idea what that is.
Alright, so it's basically like there's this girl in the bayou, and she's basically orphaned, and then like a storm hits or something, and then she has to try to survive. The little girl, I think she's like 8 years old. She's nominated for Best Actress, youngest
really?
ever.
Interesting.
Well, I think because I haven't watched it obviously, but I think it's a pretty like single character centric role. So if it's nominated for Best Picture, she obviously has to be a good actress.
Obviously.
Yeah.
I've only seen Django Unchained. Let me just read off the list of nominees for Best Picture this year. We have Amour, Argo, Beasts of the Southern Wild, Django Unchained, Les Miserables, Life of Pi, Lincoln, Silver Linings Playbook, and Zero Dark 30, which I hear is very good.
Zero Dark 30?
Yeah.
No, yeah. I don't expect bad movies to be on Best Picture.
Yes, you do.
Well, I mean, I still think it's a bit controversial.
Well, maybe the
So
controversial
touchy.
nature helps.
Touchy topic right there. But I've seen Django Unchained and really enjoyed that picture.
Mm-hmm.
Quentin Tarantino at his finest.
Did I see any of... Oh, I actually saw Argo.
Oh, yeah.
I have seen Argo.
What do you think of it?
I really enjoyed it. Like, I asked first off, they said based on a true story. I was talking about it with my parents and asking them, because they were around when the news story happened, what that was like. And when I explained the movie, my mom was like, yeah, that was not a lot like that. They were there for a bunch of months, and it was laborious and difficult, and I was like, alright mom, whatever. But it was a very good movie. I thought that it really deserves to be on this list. Let's just say that.
Well, I'm sure all these deserve.
Well, I haven't seen them. I can't tell you if I believe they do.
I'm really surprised Life of Pi is so well received.
Albert watched it. He loved that movie, so...
I haven't seen it. I've seen the trailers, and it looked visually pleasing.
Even for people who like never read the book, I guess it's something that everyone can.
Apparently, it really follows the book well, which makes me want to watch it now.
Yeah.
The book is good. Miss Walden made me buy that book.
I just remember falling asleep reading that in class.
Did you like the book?
Book was alright.
So you like falling asleep doing things you like, huh?
Well, yeah.
Yeah, all this stuff on this list, I only want to see like Life of Pi and Lincoln.
Kind of want to see Les Miserables. I mean, I like the actors in it.
I only watched the French version, or whatever I watched in Spanish class.
The actual film?
Yeah, I think so.
I think I watched that in Spanish class.
Miss Stalls, probably.
Miss Stahl's infamous
Yeah.
Spanish
Man, I
class.
never had Miss Stahl.
God, I don't even know
You're
why we
lucky.
were watching that. For the record, I have no idea what people are saying about Zero Dark 30 yet.
Silver Linings Playbook, I only knew that was good because Bernie from Rooster Teeth kept talking about it.
Yeah, I mean, when I first saw the trailer, I had heard nothing about that movie, and from what I saw, it didn't look too exciting.
Yeah.
That's why I'm surprised that it got nominated.
Yeah, like I told you, it looked like the football equivalent of Fever Pitch. Like, which, I like Fever Pitch, but I knew it's not a good movie, so...
Drew Barrymore. Lack of Drew Barrymore.
Yeah.
Drew very less.
Alright, so what else we got here on the list? We got some lead actors, Bradley Cooper, Daniel Day-Lewis, Hugh Jackman, Joaquin Phoenix, and Denzel Washington. Usual crowd.
It's hard to talk about it if we've never seen the movie.
Yeah, it is going to be a very scarce topic we could talk about.
We have seen some of the animated feature films nominated, though.
I've seen Wreck-It Ralph.
That's such a good movie.
Me and Will saw Wreck-It Ralph together, and it was a very interesting experience.
Hey, I said I only cried 3 times, okay?
Only 3 times.
Only 3.
You cried twice as much as any of the kids in that theater.
Damn, people cried 1.5 times.
Didn't know you could do that. Brave was pretty good. I don't put it as high as Wreck-It Ralph in my opinion because of I just felt that the story was rushed and incomplete.
In Brave?
Yes.
I've never seen it.
Yeah, it's just like it looked nice. It's Pixar, you know.
Of course.
Well, yeah. I mean, that hair. Did you see her hair, dude?
Oh god.
The hair's not gonna carry the damn movie. It's not like it's a bad movie. I enjoyed it. It's just I enjoyed Wreck-It Ralph so much more. And I think Brian, didn't you say best animated picture is gonna be Wreck-It Ralph versus Brave, essentially?
It should be,
The
but
2 Disney giants.
weird things happen. I feel.
I don't know about Paranorman, but I heard Frankenweenie was pretty good.
Tim Burton.
Yeah. Classic Tim Burton.
With Johnny Depp.
Yeah, where's Johnny Depp?
Or Helena Bonham Carter. What else we got here? We also got some. Anything you want to mention about the best score?
I only listened to like a few tracks from Lincoln, but I really like what John Williams did in that movie.
We also got best animated short films. The only one I've ever seen here was Paperman, and that was because it was included in
Of
the
course.
Wreck-It Ralph showing just before the movie.
And that was really good too.
Mm-hmm.
Anything else you guys want to add about the Oscar nominations? I mean, it's kind of hard for us to talk about this since we haven't really seen most of the...
Oh, best original screenplay. I'm so glad that Moonrise Kingdom got in on that.
Oh, really?
Yeah, do check it out. Moonrise Kingdom. That is such a good movie.
Maybe we'll win.
Yeah, Moonrise Kingdom was a great movie, actually. It was definitely my feel-good summer movie from 2012.
Next great American love story.
To Avengers.
How much of an original screenplay is Zero Dark 30 if it's based on true events? Because that's on this list.
Good point.
Like I said, I haven't seen the movie, so I don't know.
Best original song, Skyfall.
Let the sky fall.
So, I was talking to you with Brian about this. Cloud Atlas isn't on any of these.
I know, I'm so
It's not
disappointed.
nominated for anything.
So disappointed.
It could have been nominated for something.
And like I said, I haven't seen all these movies, but Cloud Atlas needs some love, dude.
It really does.
No.
It's such a good movie.
I mean, it could have at least got, like, best editing or something.
Isn't it like best costume design? How's that?
How Halle Berry as that Korean doctor.
I know.
How is that not like makeup or something?
Yeah, some of the roles were really... Or the costume design was really interesting.
I guess that's what happens when you're such a polarizing movie.
Yeah, I mean, that really is one of those movies where you either like it or just hate it.
Yeah.
But, yeah, totally, I really think people should just give it another chance. Alright, anything else before we move on?
It'd be a lot easier to talk about the Oscars if I actually watched the movies that came out in the fall and the winter. Summer's like my movie time.
I've only seen, like, one movie during fall or winter, and that was just Django.
I remember last year I kept telling myself I'm gonna watch The King's Speech, but I never did. Still didn't watch it.
I was literally at the movie theater going like I'm gonna watch the King's Speech, and then the next playtime, because you know it's Hilltop, they're not gonna have King's Speech all the time.
Mm-hmm.
The next showing was like in 3 hours, and I was like, I'm not waiting around for this.
Well, probably could just catch it on Netflix or
YouTube. Actually,
just torrent it.
I probably should.
Anyway, moving right along. So, guys, as you all know, Nintendo Power finally ceased production last month. Finally died. Got canceled.
Passed on.
But there's been some controversy over something they posted, and that is they ranked all the best Nintendo games, I'm assuming, from 285 down to 1.
Yeah,
and
one for each magazine that came out.
Yeah, and some people are having a bit of an uproar over some of the choices.
Us.
Yes.
I don't know, it's just weird. I don't know how they decided, how they ranked it.
Yeah, like I would like to know the criteria that things had to fit. Like, there's only one Harvest Moon game in here, and I would say that it's the N64 one, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I would say that I played at least 3 Harvest Moons that are better.
Mm-hmm.
Especially and I can count like the new one too, because they have some pretty new games on this list. Obviously, I like Magical Melody better. I'm really liking the New Beginning right now, and you just did
Friends of the No Town.
Yeah, and I would say that I've played all 3 of those, and I'd say that they're better than the N64 one.
There's some interesting choices, all right. Number 13 is Elite Beat Agents. And, I mean, that's a good game, yeah.
It is a good game.
But I wouldn't rank it number 13.
Better than Super Mario Galaxy 2? I don't think so.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I just remember Elite Beat Agents as the game that almost destroyed my touchscreen. not that it almost destroyed my touchscreen because I gave so much playtime into it, you know. But still.
I haven't even heard of some of these games like Axlay for the Super Nintendo. Or Klonoa for the Wii.
Klonoa?
I have not heard of that.
What's Klonoa?
Klonoa is the adorable squirrel Namco mascot thingy. Squirrel cat thing. It has a Pac-Man hat. It's so cute. It was
that thing?
The first game was on the PS1.
Well.
And it had a PS2 game.
Huh. Yeah, that just flew right under my radar.
Aren't there 3 Punch-Out games on this list?
Yeah, I know. Only Mike Tyson's Punch-Out should be on this list.
Mike Tyson's Punch-Out's pretty high, too.
We got the Wii version, we got the Super Nintendo version, I think.
And the NES.
The original.
And the NES, wow. Interesting.
Yeah, like, I don't know. It's like, at least all the different versions of Street Fighter 2 aren't on this list.
God.
Only Street Fighter 2 Turbo Hyper Fighting.
What else we got here?
You got, like, a bunch of Legend of Zeldas all the way at the top, which is expected.
I've heard, and I think I remember this from some of the other lists, because they've done lists for, like, top 200, top 100. And I remember Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time being on there quite a few times. Usually in the top 3.
It's always, like, 1 or 2. Like, I remember, I think GameFAQs did best game of all time, or something, maybe. And then Ocarina of Time and Final Fantasy VII were always at the top.
It's not like they don't deserve to be up there.
I guess,
but I've enjoyed other Legend of Zeldas more than Ocarina of Time.
They get overrated a lot. Like, for the time that they came out in, I guess, yeah, they were amazing. But I really don't think they've aged well.
What's your favorite Legend of Zelda game?
My favorite?
Well,
or
the one you think is the best?
The one I think is the best is Twilight Princess. Because I just think that's, like, the quintessential Legend of Zelda. Like, it does everything Legend of Zelda should be correctly.
Did you play that, Daniel?
I haven't had a chance to play that yet, but I have played Skyward Sword. That's the most recent one I played. I haven't really finished that many Zelda games. I've completed Skyward Sword and Link's Awakening for the Game Boy, which is a fantastic game. But I haven't finished Ocarina of Time yet.
I'm a little surprised that Wind Waker's all the way up at 9.
Yeah.
Like, I enjoyed Wind Waker. That was a big part of, like, my GameCubing life, but I don't put it all the way up at 9 on this list.
If you judge by, like, art style, that gives it a lot of points. But gameplay, it doesn't shine as much as other Zelda titles, I think.
Yeah, I'm just wondering how they ranked all this.
Like, if they include, like, innovation and stuff like that and level of groundbreaking at the time, then I can see how, like, A Link to the Past and Ocarina of Time are all the way up there.
Astro Boy Omega Factor somehow made it to number 38. And it beat out, like, what, Tetris, Final Fantasy 2, Pikmin.
Yeah.
I don't know how
Don't they have Pikmin higher than Pikmin 2?
Yeah, that doesn't make any sense. Because Pikmin 2 improves on every single thing that Pikmin 1 introduced.
And they have Super Mario Galaxy ahead of Galaxy 2.
I don't understand. Like, that's where the whole being innovative comes into play, I guess. Like, it was the original, so it has to be better.
They put Legend of Zelda Oracle of Ages and Oracle of Seasons right next to each other.
And they put Seasons above Ages when Ages is much better. Or much more difficult. Much more complex.
I think Pokemon Snap should have been number 1.
Yeah. I put so many hours in Pokemon Snap.
Man, try to get that perfect shot.
That Mew. I should find my cartridge. These are my galleries.
Maybe since they were all going to be out of a job soon, they just didn't care.
Like, I wondered if it was the staff who put the list together, or if they had, like, fans do voting.
It might have been the staff. It's usually the staff that votes on these lists. I'm not sure if the community had any feedback for this list. Otherwise, we might see some really different stuff for, like, the top 50.
I would like to say that the list did some good things. Like, there are some games on here that I'm very glad they're on here. Like, even though it's pretty low, Theatrhythm made its way onto the list. I think that's a game that anyone who owns a 3DS should have.
I think that should be if that's so low, then I don't know why Elite Beat Agents is so high.
Yeah, I still don't understand how that made it to the top 20.
Otherwise, I guess it's because it's groundbreaking. It was the original in America rhythm game.
I would say that I'm glad Tatsunoko vs. Capcom made the list. That's like one of my favorite fighting games of all time.
Street Fighter 2 was the highest fighting game that made the list.
Mm-hmm.
Number 21, beating out all the Super Smash Brothers.
At least they put Melee ahead of Brawl.
Yeah, that's true. But I don't think Melee's that much better than Brawl. In fact, I might even say Brawl is better than Melee. Just because of all the things they added.
Right? Like, when I'm talking to people that are really into the Super Smash Brothers games like Melee better. Your average player prefers Brawl because it's a lot easier to play.
And there's more characters, more stages, just a lot more fun.
And Game & Watch is pretty good in that game. I do enjoy me some Game & Watch. I don't know, Pokemon Red and Blue all the way down to 204.
That's kind of bullshit.
I reject that on so many levels.
Actually, what's the highest Pokemon game on the list?
I think that's the only Pokemon game on the list.
I saw
No,
Heart
Ruby and
Gold.
Sapphire is higher at 196.
Heart Gold and Soul Silver were on the list somewhere.
Diamond and Pearl is 185.
Nintendo Power does not like Pokemon, apparently.
So 204 is Red and Blue, 196 Ruby Sapphire, 185 Diamond and Pearl, 137 is Puzzle League, 124 is Pinball Ruby and Sapphire version.
Pokemon Puzzle League better than Pokemon Red and Blue? Are you kidding me?
Apparently, Pokemon Snaps at 102. Heart Gold Soul Silver 62. Heart Gold and Soul Silver was really well done.
It was, yeah. But
That's the highest rated Pokemon game.
The only problem I have with Gold and Silver is just like the levels were way unbalanced. All the levels were way too low, and you couldn't get experience from anything. Like you're going on to the 7th gym, and then all the trainers' Pokemon were still like level 20s. Didn't make any sense. Otherwise, I would like Gold and Silver a lot more.
I still understand how honestly, have you played Pokemon the Ruby and Sapphire Pinball one?
Yes.
That game was amazing.
Yeah, it was.
I put hours into that game. I don't put it at 124, and I don't put it ahead of Ruby and Sapphire itself.
Yeah, how dumb is that?
Ruby and Sapphire was my favorite Pokemon game. That 3rd gen.
I might have to agree with you.
I really like 3rd gen. Like, we got a lot of interesting stuff on the list, I guess.
Final Fantasy VI is the highest JRPG on the list at number 4, which is pretty cool, I think.
Yeah.
Back when Final Fantasy was considered Nintendo.
I'm
And
glad-
the last game, too.
I'm glad they threw in some more JRPGs like Xenoblade Chronicles and Last Story that barely made it over to the United States. I bought those games so fast when they came out.
And I think Chrono Trigger is way too low on this list.
Where is it?
19.
Really?
It should be, I think it's top 10 material.
Elite Beat Agents is totally better than Chrono Trigger, Brian. That's what the list says.
Obviously.
I don't understand. I'll never understand this list.
Resident Evil 4 at 10 is pretty interesting.
I'm actually watching a blind Let's Play of it. It's pretty funny.
Mm-hmm. I really enjoyed Resident Evil 4. It's interesting in the fact that it's that high because it deserves to be like, I think it's a top 20 Nintendo game in terms of how it brought a lot of third party into it, like,
Yeah.
because one of the best third party games on Nintendo, I guess.
And at the time, it was known for completely changing the way Resident Evil games were played.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because Resident Evil wasn't doing so well, I think, until 4 came out.
Yeah, it
Right.
really turned the franchise around.
And just the fact that it was on GameCube was crazy.
And that's considered the best Resident Evil.
It still is.
Mega Man 2 is the highest Mega Man, which I can see. But I feel like Mega Man 3 should be up here too. And Mega Man 1. It's weird.
Mega Man X is all the way down 39.
Mega Man X is good too. Yeah.
What else is on here?
9 hours, 9 person, 9 doors.
That's at 80, right? Or 81?
It's on the list. It's in the top 100.
Is Phoenix Wright on? It should be.
It's in the top like 30, I think. I saw it.
That's good. Need more visual novel type
or
stuff.
wait a minute. Let me
We have Kid Icarus on the 3DS is a 64. So you play that. Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney for the DS is 67. Tales of Symphonia hit 70.
That's okay.
It's pretty good. This had a Xenoblade.
Something I don't agree with is Paper Mario 2 being so high above Paper Mario 1. Because I actually like Paper Mario 1 a lot better.
The N64 one?
Yeah. But Paper Mario 2 is also really good. So I kind of agree. And Mario Luigi Superstar Saga is pretty high up too.
Mm-hmm.
That's a good game.
How do you feel about Sunshine being down to 83?
I could sympathize with people who aren't really all that into it. Like it's kind of weird in terms of Mario platforming games.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know. It's not that much worse. It's not worse than Super Mario 64. I think it's just different.
Mm. Yeah, I really liked Flood. Like the element that it added.
Yeah. Like the gaming mechanics were still Mario. It still felt fun to play.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't think 64 and Sunshine aged as well as people think they might have. Especially 64. 64 is very difficult for me to play right now.
Oh, did you just went through Sunshine again? How'd you feel?
It was still awkward. Like the first time I played Galaxy, it was like I felt like I was playing it for years already. Like I already felt so comfortable playing like with the controls.
Mm-hmm.
Like everything just felt right, which is why I can see why Galaxy is all the way up on top of the list.
Something that's interesting to me, since I haven't played it, but Sonic Colors is at 91, and because of how cheap it is due to lack of sales, I really want to buy it now just to see why it's up there.
Oh my god, Sonic Generations made this list too.
Really? Where?
Sonic Adventure is not on this list.
Okay, there's gotta be a problem with
Sonic
that.
Generations is 150, Colors is 91.
It's just
Is
those
that
two.
it? Oof, dang.
I'd rather have Sonic Adventure on here.
Yeah, Sonic Adventure 2 is like one of the best Sonic games, other than like the original.
Dude,
I play that
you
game
know
so
Raising
much.
Chows is hella fun.
Yeah, it was. Shadow Bomber. I know you guys have been seeing those Shadow Bomber pictures.
No, I don't know if they go on Tumblr, Brian. Dude, Nintendogs at 282. I don't know how you feel about that, but Nintendogs is pretty good.
I mean, if they go by like sales, I guess Nintendogs could make the list.
It's a pretty fun game if you're bored. If you
you're
like that kind
A
of game,
married
though,
woman,
I prefer Pokemon Channel in terms of
you're a
that kind of game.
housewife.
What?
Oh, is that an overgeneralization?
I don't know. Dude, where's Pokemon Channel? Because I think they do that whole you have like a pet type thing, and you're doing stuff in the house way better. I love Pokemon Channel.
Dude, I love Hey You Pikachu. I beat Hey You Pikachu. I didn't even know that was possible.
Man, I was with you.
How do you beat that
I
game?
don't know, but the credits started rolling, so I was like, oh, I guess I beat it.
I could never get Pikachu to understand me.
You can just cuss it out and stuff.
Damn.
I don't know how you did it.
I don't know. There's like this part where it like runs away and you have to go find it, and then you find it and you guys make up. And I think that's the end.
I think I was there when you were
Maybe.
playing it. That was like,
A
what year was that? That was the
long time ago.
90s.
It's like elementary school.
Good grief. I've known you for too long.
I know. I should bust out my. I should bring Hey You Pikachu here so we can play it.
That's gonna be our next Let's Play.
Let's play Hey You Pikachu.
Let's play Hey You Pikachu.
That'd be a pretty fun one to watch. Just cussing out Pikachu.
So, have you played Kingdom Hearts 358 and a half days?
No, I haven't.
I haven't.
I don't know. I hear people talking about how they would have rather had Dream Drop Distance on here. I've only played 358 and a half days. I honestly was not the biggest fan of the game.
Maybe because Dream Drop Distance is too new.
Hey, they have like Theatrhythm on here and stuff.
Yeah, they got some recent stuff on there.
Like, let me look
They
at-
have a Zero, what is it? Last Reward.
Virtue's Last Reward.
Virtue's Last Reward, the sequel to 999. That's on there.
Mhm. Alright, talking about new things, I'm going to go over the 3DS games because as a console it's just new. New Super Mario Bros. 2 is at 267, Theatrhythm's 265, we got Tales of the Abyss at 228, I guess it's just that one. Super Street Fighter 4 is at 209. We have Rhythm Thief and the Emperor's Treasure. I'm going to stop calling out the ranks, it's taking too long. Mario Kart 7, Sonic Generations for the 3DS, Zero Escape Virtue's Last Reward, Daniel just mentioned that. V, is that 6 Vs or 5? That's 6 Vs. I don't know what that is.
It's an indie game.
Okay. Metal Gear Solid Snake Eater, Resident Evil Revelations, Kid Icarus Uprising, and the highest is Super Mario 3D Land is at 18.
I really don't think Super Mario 3D Land should be that high. I mean, it's a good game. I've seen a Let's Play of it, but it's not really different from any like Mario game. Which isn't a bad thing, I guess.
Right. And I get your point with games being new. I don't know with like the 3DS games being as new as they are, how you would be able to easily compare them to older games where you have like more fleshed out. Like I've played this game a bunch of times. It has definitely has replay value kind of deal. Because have people had time to go through all these and make sure that they have great replay value and stuff? I think that's a pretty big part of how I rank a game.
Replay value?
To see how well games
like age. Like, can I go back and play it again and still like playing it?
Right.
Because if I'm only going to buy a game, especially like an American-made game that has like a 15, 20-hour story and only play through it once and stop caring, I don't want to buy that game, you know?
Mm-hmm.
That's just not something I want to do.
Yeah, but something like Tetris actually made it higher than Tetris DS, where Tetris DS is better in every single way than the original Tetris, so
I would rather keep like one of those on the list.
I know. Like Tetris DS you can play with people, Tetris for the NES you just play by yourself.
Yeah, I mean, like as a classic, yeah, I mean, significant, but I'd choose one over the other.
Yeah. It also says Mario Kart 64 is the best Mario Kart, which I disagree with a lot. I actually think Mario Kart DS is probably the best one.
What about the new one, Mario Kart 7?
Well, actually I never played those, so I probably can't say, but Mario Kart 64 shouldn't be the best one.
What are things that we've been talking about this, I guess, specific games that deserve to be on this list in your opinion?
Final Fantasy VI, definitely. And Chrono Trigger.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just listing off all the JRPGs right now.
I don't know, aside from like obvious like Mario Zelda type things.
Like unexpected things.
Well, no, I was leading into something I was gonna say. Like, because I'm not gonna say like, yeah, this Mario definitely deserved to be in here. This Zelda definitely deserved to be in here. I have Sin and Punishment for the Wii. It's really good. I don't know if I put it as high as 76, but I'm definitely glad it's on the list. It's a pretty good game. It's 2-player. We should play it sometime. I've heard good things about Bully, but I've never played it before.
I played it on the PS2.
How was it?
It's actually pretty good. I never got to finish the game, but I mean, it's like Grand Theft Auto without all the ultra violence.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, they got like you go to school and each class you have like mini games and stuff, and that can like raise your attributes and stuff like that. Mm-hmm. And then you do like side missions all across town. It's like typical open world stuff, but it was really fun. But it had a lot of controversy around the time it came out because of Jack Thompson. You guys know of him?
Yeah.
That lawyer.
Douchebag.
Yeah, that guy who really tried to make a case for violent video games causing actual violence in the real world. And he made such a big fuss about Bully before it even came out, saying that it advocated real life bullying and all that, and like you're beating students up and stuff like that, just like you would in Grand Theft Auto or something. And he had never seen gameplay footage. He never actually played the game, and this was like months before the game ever released. And he's just basically trying to tarnish Rockstar's reputation by trying to ruin the release of Bully.
Dude, that's like when Spike Lee said Django was a bad representation of my heritage, and he hadn't even seen the movie yet.
Right.
At least watch it.
You can't just judge a book by its cover.
Oh, have you guys played Okami Den on the DS? I am really happy it's on this list.
I haven't even played the one for GameCube.
I don't think Okami's on this list.
Okami is not. I was about to say that. Okami is not on this list, but Okami
strange.
Den is in it.
That is strange.
You know how big everyone was like, "Oh my God, Okami is so good!
It's so beautiful," and it is.
It's really good, and it's not even on this list.
That doesn't make sense.
That is an odd thing.
Well, wasn't it originally a PS2 game? And then it got ported into the Wii?
Yeah, but if you want to take that out of the water, you gotta take a couple of these out.
Because I saw Resident Evil somewhere on here, one of the first ones, and that was a PS1 game that got ported to the Wii. So
they can do that, man.
They should be able to put Okami here.
Mm-hmm. I played Okami Den. I really liked it, but it wasn't the same experience I got with Okami.
Yeah, and Okami is a beautiful game.
And it's not on here. Anything else you want to say about the list, guys?
I would not say Epic Mickey is better than like New Super Mario Brothers or Donkey Kong Country Returns or Pokemon Diamond and Pearl.
Oh, none of the Donkey Kong Country games are on here, I think.
Just Returns.
I know, but the Super Nintendo ones were so good, especially number 2.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it was like the best graphics on the Super Nintendo, and like, it's not even on the list. Also, none of the Kirby's Dream Land games or Kirby 64 are on this list.
They have Epic Yarn?
I guess, but
But Epic Yarn is basically me throwing Daniel at enemies.
Wii Sports Resort should not be higher than Star Fox, than Double Dash. I don't
Where's
know
Wii
what's
Sports
going on.
Resort?
Wii Sports Resort is listed at 191, and above that we got or below that I should say, we've got like
Advance Wars Dual Strike is under that?
They spelled dual strike or dual wrong.
we got Pokemon Ruby Sapphire, Mario Kart DS,
There's no way it's better than Pokemon.
Metroid Fusion. Okay, no. Metroid Fusion is way better than Sports Resort. Come on, it should not be that low on the list. Number 221. That's not right.
Bro, they got like Tales of the Abyss under Wii Sports Resort.
I mean, how is any of this better than Metal Gear Solid?
The only way to handle this is we have to play all of the games
All 285.
Oh god.
Let's do it.
and rank them ourselves.
For you old school JRPG people who might know, I'm surprised Lufia 2 and Illusion of Gaia actually made the list, so I guess that's good to see. But I don't think I saw Terranigma on here, so that's kind of sad. But yeah, Lufia 2 is definitely a really good game, but I've never played Illusion of Gaia.
The hell is Mario Part 2?
Mario Party 2 probably.
Oh, weird.
There's a lot of typos in this list. And Mario Party 2 is not the best Mario Party either. God.
Was that the N64 one? How many were released on the N64?
3.
3
And then 4, 5, 6, 7, I think, were
for
on
the
GameCube.
GameCube.
And then Wii only has 1, right? Or is 8 also on Wii?
I thought 8 was on there.
I forget.
To look it up.
I know 9 is the weird one that shouldn't even be called Mario Party. Because you just ride around in the car or carpet, whatever. There's barely any mini games. But yeah, any of the GameCube ones, especially like 4 and 5, I think are the best Mario Parties. And maybe even 3 for N64.
Mario Party 1, 2, and 3 were released on the N64. 4 through 7 were released on the GameCube. And 8 and 9 were released on the Wii.
Yeah, I've never played 8 though. I've played, I think I played 3 at Target or Toys R Us one time, and I played 4, 5, 6, and 7.
There were a lot of Castlevania games on this list.
For a good reason.
There's a lot of Castlevania games.
You were playing some Castlevania yesterday.
Yeah, it was. Super Castlevania 4 is so addicting. Nothing more satisfying than whipping skeletons. So good. But I can see how Super Castlevania 4 is so high on the list now.
Mm-hmm.
Super Metroid is the highest Metroid game, which is... I can see that, yeah.
Yes, yeah, it's consistently ranked as one of the best Metroid games released.
And Metroid Prime's pretty high too, which is cool.
They probably just made this list to fuck with us.
They're targeting us.
Can't stop thinking about how much I don't like this list.
Super Mario World 2 Yoshi's Island's pretty high, and I really like that game too. You just ride around Yoshi, you just throw eggs.
Mm-hmm. So, question: did all of these, all the games on the list get international releases? Like
I'm
all
assuming.
regions?
Oh, maybe. I think.
Because was Cave Story released on the Wii in America?
Yeah,
Okay.
it was a WiiWare download.
Okay.
Was Elite Beat Agents in Japan too? Because Japan had their own version of Elite Beat Agents.
Yeah. The one we got was just localized.
Okay, so I guess not then. Because Japan had Os Tatake Oendan 1 and 2. And we had Elite Beat Agents.
I'm pretty sure Elite Beat Agents in Japan doesn't have like YMCA or anything.
Yeah. They had Orange Range and some other people that I don't know.
So basically better songs.
Yeah. It was pretty good.
Dude, Orange Range does some good stuff for Bleach.
That's all I know them from. And then Elite Beat Agents had Cher. That was cool.
Yeah, Believe.
It was a good song. Actually, oh man, that scene from the game was actually pretty emotional. But I won't get into it.
Man.
Don't want to make Will cry now.
Dude, let's not ever talk about things that make me cry. Oh well. We should probably move on to the next one. Talk about new Pokemon.
Alright, so yeah, just recently Pokemon Gen 6 was announced. X and Y. And since you guys know more about this, you guys should talk about this.
So who is so fucking ready for the new Pokemon game, Brian?
Me.
You're gonna get 3DS, right? That's your system
Hopefully.
seller, right? Come on now.
I have to get one now.
I'm so excited for this game because not only did the trailer look amazing because of the whole 3D battle animation thing,
Mm-hmm.
but we got a frog starter.
I kind of think they have too many frogs, personally.
Brian, you need to calm down.
They have so many frogs.
You know what? Frogs are good. Frogs are cool. Okay, Froakie is gonna be the best thing ever. What? All right, you looked at the starters, and this is the big thing that everyone's speculating on. What do you think their final typing is gonna be like?
Firefighting, all of them.
They're all plot twist. All the starters become firefighting. Legitimately, though.
Legitimately, I like the idea that Fennekin becomes fire psychic, Froakie becomes water fighting, and Chespin becomes grass dark.
The reverse rock paper scissors secondary typings.
Yeah, and then the trailer kind of has attacks that kind of look like those respective types.
Right, especially psychic and fighting. Froakie goes up and looks like almost like close combat. He's just like fucking that guy up.
Yeah.
I kind of want Froakie to be water electric because of the cloud thing going on.
That'd be cool too.
Come on, Froakie becomes water electric with levitate. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be so broken. I want that. I can see that happening because they gotta do something new. And why else would they put moves like that in the trailer, right?
Oh, you know what it reminds me of? In Super Mario RPG, you get this partner who's a cloud, but he thinks he's a frog, and he uses like electric attacks. And then when he finds out that he's not a frog, he's so devastated. And it's like you couldn't notice that you look different from the tadpoles. Pretty funny. But yeah, water electric frog would be pretty cool.
It'd be amazing, and I would be very happy. What about the stats? I think I want Chespin to become like a defensive guy with like the helmet thing becoming like shell armor. People are talking about that. I kind of want that. Either that or like it learns shell smash or something. Something cool for a starter.
Yeah, I'm still not sure which one I want to pick.
I'm already on the Froakie train.
I might either go grass or fire. Like, I always pretty much go for water, except Totodile. I didn't like Totodile that much.
Who'd you pick? Did you pick Cyndaquil that gen?
Of course.
Everyone picks Cyndaquil that gen.
Chikorita's not that good.
Oh no. I picked grass every time except for Gen 3 and this one coming up. I mean, I love Bulbasaur and all this. Hey, for those of you that hate on Bulbasaur, who's OU right now? Charizard steps on the rock and dies, so take that.
Yeah, I might choose Chespin, or maybe Fennekin. I feel like everyone's gonna pick Fennekin. I think it's a fan favorite right now.
That Ninetales ripoff?
Yeah, if I get Fennekin, I'm totally naming it Cube.
Brian, you sick man. Then you should, if you pick Fennekin, name it Cube, you should pick the female character. So it's like you are on contract right now.
I'll just name all my like Pokemon after like all the Mahou Shoujo.
And then when they faint, just let them faint, dude.
They're grief seeds.
You should do the Nuzlocke like that, so that when they die, they're just dead.
Oh, I heard of something called the Wedlock Challenge, but I'm not sure what that is.
God, I can't handle some of these things. The Christian Challenge is bad enough. What's something you're looking forward to? Like, what do you want them to change, like, attack-wise, type-wise? Something you're looking forward to in the next gen that you think they could do?
I don't know. I want to see some new types. That'd be pretty cool.
New types?
Yeah.
What would you... Light is always talked about as a
yeah,
type
light.
because dark exists.
They should have did that last gen. That would have been really good with black and white.
Right.
But
And it's not like they can't change types later because it's not like, Magnemite wasn't Steel in Gen 1.
yeah.
They can go back and change things.
And they changed stats from Gen 1 to Gen 2 when they had the special attack, special defense split.
Right. I'm kind of looking at new moves. Like, I want new priority moves, like maybe fire priority or something.
Yeah.
Because, you got ice fighting, dark, normal, anything, ghost. Yeah, shadow sneak. I don't know, we need some more priority stuff.
There's steel. Did you say steel?
Oh, yeah, steel, bullet punch. I want more poison type Pokemon. It's my favorite. More useless poisons.
I want steel to get better coverage. Steel sucks as an attacking move, but steel's my favorite type, so.
Poison's my favorite type. We are really bad at offensive typing.
Yeah, but you can't affect me.
Hey, Brian, let's not talk about that.
Yeah, I like steel, and ground's pretty cool too.
Man, you're supposed to have things that resist poison. You need to stop that.
It's just coincidence. And it's not hard to find something that resists poison.
You know what, Brian? It's also not hard to find something that can beat up steel type. Okay? Let's not go there. That's nice. I kind of want to see some more extra evolutions, because Gen 5 didn't have any new evolutions for old Pokemon.
Oh yeah, and since it seems to be like a genetic chromosomal like theme, they might do something with that for evolutions.
Maybe more split evolutions.
Yeah.
Like how Gallade and Gardevoir kind of thing. I almost said Garbodor.
Garbodor. I want to see a Garbodor evolution. He just turns into like a big landfill.
Dude, don't hate on Garbodor. Alright, Garbodor pretty good, man.
Like Stunfisk really good.
Dude, don't mess with Stunfisk. That ground electric typing with Limber, you ain't getting paralyzed at all.
Go into that electric gym and just sweep. Can't be touched.
I just need to see like Dunsparce needs an evolution badly.
Oh, that'd be cool. Like a dragon. I saw like a fan made dragon evolution for Dunsparce.
It could be the new Magikarp.
Yeah, it should be. Stunfisk too.
And then like, you know what? Eviolite ruined the game.
I know.
Because
God.
see, it helped lower level Pokemon, like lower evolution ones, get better. But now people are like, Shuckle can't have an evolution now. You know how uber Shuckle would be?
Oh my god.
Just put it in Sandstorm, Eviolite. What's up?
You can't.
Is that a stab Draco meteor? Oh, okay.
It'll just start regaining health when being hit.
It'll get like 200%, dude. See, and like people are talking about Skarmory could use an evolution like more offensive.
God.
Imagine Skarmory with Eviolite.
Skarmory and Mantine.
God.
Those are cool.
See, fucking Eviolite.
They should just get rid of it in the next game.
I mean, it's cool that Porygon 2 is nice now, but come on. Now we can't evolve things with nice defenses.
We can't have nice things anymore.
You've ruined it, Game Freak. How could you do this to us? All I wanted was a different Shuckle. I don't know. Which legendary do you like better? Aesthetically.
I like the Y one.
Like the one you don't like Princess Mononoke over here?
It's okay. It reminds me of Cobalion though.
I am just really digging the antlers. That's my thing. They both look good though.
Yeah, they do.
Like, I wasn't the biggest fan of Dialga and Palkia when they came out as legendaries.
Oh, Palkia looks too phallic.
I know.
But Dialga was pretty cool. I liked it.
I thought that was one of the weaker set of main legendaries.
Yeah, probably.
Aesthetically speaking, obviously, they hit hard. You know, Groudon, Kyogre. Damn it. I can't just keep talking about Ruby and Sapphire. I love it too much.
That's the one I played the most.
Over 400 hours on my Ruby, dude.
For good reason.
Daniel, what are your thoughts since you've been out of Pokemon for a little bit? You've seen this stuff.
Yeah, I mean, it looks really interesting. It's switching from 2D sprites to 3D now, isn't it?
Yep.
Yeah, no more sprite, what do you call that? Sprite swappings? When people
Sprite
put like...
swapping?
Sprite splicing, there you go.
What is that?
Oh.
Where people put like...
Mixed sprites together?
Yeah.
Oh, really?
You can't do that anymore now with the new 3D models.
Well, that sucks. Well, I'm sure they'll find a way.
You have to do a lot of more editing.
Yeah.
But yeah, I haven't been playing Pokemon since Ruby and Sapphire came out, so I'm completely out of the loop. I have no idea what you two are talking about. But no, I'm actually pretty excited. It looks really good.
Dan, what's your favorite Pokemon?
Of all time, or
Yes.
Yes.
I've always been a Pikachu. I don't know.
They always tell you never to trust anyone whose favorite Pokemon is Pikachu.
No.
So I guess no one trusts me, huh?
Nope.
I forgot who I liked before. It was a starter Pokemon, but it was a
And it was
the
the Charizard.
the evolved form. No, the evolved form of one of the starter Pokemon. I
Can't
think it was
Charizard fan.
It was a grass type.
Venusaur?
No, it was from like a Ruby
Jinsu?
era.
Ruby?
Either Ruby era or Gold Silver
The
era.
Trico evolution?
No, other ones.
Sceptile?
I think
That's
it
the
is
grass
gold.
one.
No, it's Gold and Silver then.
Chikorita?
What's the evolved
Meganium?
form?
Meganium?
The one that
Meganium.
man before time, dude.
Yeah, Meganium.
You like Meganium?
I like Meganium. Come on.
Meganium sucks so
My
much!
Meganium kicks so much ass.
Meganium is the most worthless starter Pokemon.
Oh, come on now.
My sister picked Chikorita too.
You know what? I don't care, dude. Like, Charizard dies if Stealth Rocks are on the field, and it's still better than Meganium. Okay?
Just hating.
What do you mean just hating? You look at its stats, you look at its move pool. Meganium needs to learn how to be a Pokemon, alright? It's one of those things that is forever just gonna not be used.
I didn't appreciate it before, but I kind of like Torterra. It just looks cool as a turtle with a tree on
Dude.
his back.
I chose Torterra. Man, I love grass starters, except for Meganium.
I chose Piplup and I chose Chinchar. I never gave the other guy, Turtwig,
Dude,
chance.
Turtwig is so good. Not only is it a turtle, but it's also a grass starter.
Yeah, I should make an all-turtle team. That'd be pretty cool. Really slow, but cool. That all-rodent team that's now possible with whatever is going to come out this generation.
Oh yeah. Some of the rodents are good.
Eradicate.
With guts.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, that stab facade, so good.
My surfing ferret. I don't understand how I can learn surf.
I don't know. Brian, your favorite Pokemon of all time since you asked Daniel?
I can't choose one.
You have to choose one.
I like.
You guys made me choose one.
I like Flygon a lot.
Flygon.
This looks cool, and it's so underappreciated because it's so outclassed by Garchomp.
Mm-hmm. I'm a Toxicroak fan. Totally don't like frogs, but yeah, I love Toxicroak. Its typing is so interesting.
Dude, I thought your favorite Pokemon was Macargo.
We're not talking about Macargo!
Just like how my favorite Pokemon is Galvantula. Or Ariados. I actually use a Galvantula when I play Black and White.
How could you do that? I could never use a Macargo.
I use a Macargo when I play Gold and Silver too. I don't know why. It just looked cool.
Oh, someone was talking about this. The only dual type that water has not been paired up with is fire. It's been paired up with every other type thus far.
Oh wow.
So, you think we're gonna get a water fire?
That's so weird. Water and fire put together.
There's fire type Pokemon that get water moves.
It's true.
Dude, Infernic gets Scald.
Oh my god.
There was an event in Infernic that got Scald.
Oh. But yeah, water fire, maybe like some steam type thing.
Maybe since they're being really retarded now, they could do like a hot tub Pokemon. And honestly, I'll say this. I was not as critical of the Pokemon designs in Gen 5 as a lot of people were. Yeah. I didn't think they were as bad as people were saying they were. Sure, they had like Garbodor and stuff, but there was Jinx in Gen 1.
Yeah.
Let's not even go there, guys.
Like, what is a Magmar, really? And like, Magnemite, Dodrio, Dugtrio, you just glued Pokemon together.
Exactly. People are like, man, things used to, back in my day, they used to base Pokemon off of like animals and stuff. I'm like, Magneton.
Electrode. That's a Pokeball.
You know how easy it was to make up Look, Voltorb, how's it gonna evolve? Flip the color scheme.
Just flip it upside down.
Get off your high horse about it, dude. Like, honestly, like
I think they might even be getting more creative, like, as time goes on.
Yeah, like, Hydreigon is really cool. Like, the little Hydra thing going on. Are we gonna get another racist Pokemon? I mean, we have Jinx, Ludicolo, Mienshao. Any more racist Pokemon?
Oh, I forgot. Chingling.
let's not get too racist now.
Dude, I can make whatever fun I want of Chinese people.
Sure, right. Yeah, like, there are races they haven't covered yet. We need some more racist Pokemon, I think.
Isn't there? No, never mind.
In all honesty, though, Ludicolo is a pretty good Pokemon. Like, Grass Water is really good coverage.
Yeah, it's a cool typing.
I want more Grass Water. It's totally plausible to make more Grass Water types. Water Fire is more difficult.
Gen 3 had some interesting grass types. Shiftry, Breloom. I love Breloom.
Breloom's so good, dude. It got Technician.
Yeah. Something to use besides, like, Sub-Dynamic or Sub-Focus Punch.
Yeah.
Spore.
Alright, so Toxic Orb and...
Give my Breloom Stealth Rock.
People switch out because of Spore, they don't know what's coming. Oh god.
Just put Breloom with 4 sets of Stealth Rock.
They'll be so confused.
Oh god. Yeah, I have a list of all my favorite Pokemon. So I was prepared.
Alright, let's go. Daniel, you can pay attention up through Gen 3. Favorite Gen 1 Pokemon?
Oh, let me get my list out!
Snorlax.
You just said Pikachu was your favorite.
Yeah, that's Daniel!
I mean, if we're gonna go by Gen, I'll pick Snorlax, but I like Pikachu overall.
If Pikachu's your favorite overall and it's in Gen 1, then by logic it has to be your favorite
biological
Gen 1 Pokemon. Is it not, Daniel?
Well, I can pick other Pokemon too.
But that answers the question incorrectly.
Snorlax dressed up as Pikachu.
Pikachu dressed up as Snorlax.
That's just Munchlax.
Munchlax. It's just Raichu.
Dude, I love Raichu.
I'm gonna have to look up all these names, by the way, because it's been a long time.
Raichu?
No, I mean like for other Pokemon.
So Daniel, your favorite Gen 1 Pokemon is Pikachu.
Yes.
Brian?
I think probably Squirtle. I remember I used to like Onix for the longest time when I was like in elementary school.
Mm-hmm. I like Weezing. Dude, it is such a good wall.
Gen 2.
Come back to me.
Not Meganium, Daniel.
Probably for you.
Probably Meganium.
I'm a Dunsparce fan.
I like Skarmory.
Dude, that was Gen 2, really?
Yeah.
Dang, I do not remember that well enough. I just remember catching it in Ruby.
Skarmory's OU for life.
Nothing's gonna touch it. Yeah, I'm a Dunsparce fan. I hate myself.
Oh shoot, I was gonna say Magnemite for Gen 1. Oh well.
Okay, what did you say for Gen 1? I'm already
Squirtle.
Squirtle, okay.
Squirtle's always cool.
Alright, Gen 3.
This is just off the top of my head.
Oh.
What was the water legendary
In Gen 3?
in Gen 3?
Kyogre.
Kyogre. Yeah.
Kyogre.
Flygon.
Torkoal, dude. I'm a big Torkoal fan.
Oh yeah, Torkoal's cool.
Dude, I got that thing even though it was so slow. It'd get hit but it wouldn't die. But I did not use overheat like in the show. That was dumb, Ash. Don't give your Torkoal overheat.
Overheat switch. Good.
God. Alright, Gen 4.
Now I have to remind myself what was in Gen 4.
I actually have to remind myself about that. I didn't play a lot of Diamond and Pearl. Like, of course I finished the game, but I wasn't, like, putting hundreds of hours into it.
That was like high school. There's other things to worry about.
Yeah, I did.
Like
Mario Kart.
oh yeah. Wow, I don't have that many Gen 4 Pokemon on here. I have like Bronzong. Bronzong's pretty cool.
We just look at Gen 4 Pokemon list. I don't know.
Lucario.
That's a good one.
Oh yeah, Lucario. Why do I keep thinking Lucario's Gen 3? I just associate all cool things with Gen 3.
I had to look up to make sure Lucario was Gen 4.
Yeah, Lucario, I guess.
What? This is a Gen 1 list. What are they doing? Oh, I need to go all the way down to Gen 4. Alright, let's see. I like that.
I have a lot of Gen 3.
Ambipomp's Gen 4? I didn't
Yeah.
really... That was the era of extra evolutions, I guess.
Yeah.
Oh, Toxicroak. How could I...
Oh yeah.
How could I forget? Look at me now. Abomasnow might be a close second.
Obama Snow and Octillery.
Obama. Octillery Clinton. Okay.
Gen
Alright.
5.
Gen 5. Ooh.
I don't have that many Gen 5 on here either. I have like Drillbur. I like Drillbur.
Gen 5.
Lillipup? I'm picking random now.
Lillipup's ugly.
Yeah, dude.
I like
Chubchoo?
Cubchoo.
Cubchoo? Chubchoo? Cubchoo?
Oh, I think Crocodile's my favorite from this gen.
Sigilif, Syphilis.
You like Syphilis?
What
I do
about
like Syphilis.
Girder?
Girder.
It's like a...
Girder has like the whole Magmar thing going on in his head.
Looks like a really derpy name.
Oh, nope, can't be that. I'm a Volcarona fan.
Oh god.
Dude, Volcarona's so good! You get a Quiver Dance up and it's over.
Oh god. I feel like I like something really a lot from Gen 5, but it's totally...
Chandelure.
Chandelure Bing!
Chandelure Bing! Oh, man, that was our vlog day 1. I don't know. I like a lot of the Gen 5 pokes. But yeah, I'm gonna go with Volcarona. Didn't you like Archeops? Or...
They're okay.
What the hell did you like? I don't know. What are you gonna go with, Brian?
I already forgot.
Excadrill.
Yeah, I like Drillbur. Drillbur's just cute. Oshawott, duh.
Oh, yeah, you were on that Oshawott stuff.
Oshawott's like the cutest starter.
And then becomes Samurott.
Then it's less cute.
Even Dowatt's pretty cute, man.
Yeah.
Why are we talking about this like that?
I just see all the gifs of the anime.
Oh yeah, with Ash and his I'm not gonna evolve my shit.
Oh, I like Dwebble too. Dwebble's pretty cool.
If you talk about the dogs, Stoutland's not bad, dude.
Oh, the dogs.
Yeah, dude.
Who let the... Oh, clink, 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 clang. Too bad it's not that good.
So how about that Garbodor?
That landfill.
That landfill. Sawsbuck's pretty nice.
Oh, Genesect. Oh my god.
That metagame centralizer that finally went Uber.
Yeah. It looks cool.
It does good things.
It's like, when Weevil used that bug in his first duel and equipped the laser on its back. That's what I think of when I see
Stuff like that
Genesect.
totally happens. Name Pokemon type that you want something of in Gen 6, like whether like a dual type that you have to have
Oh man.
that you're looking forward to.
I keep thinking steel, but steel has a lot of dual types already. Steel fire.
Poison
Is that-
steel.
Poison steel. Oh my god.
With levitate.
Ooh, I want a levitating steel ground.
Brian, it's so mean.
Steel ghost. That'd be pretty cool. Actually, that would be pretty cool, actually. Yeah, steel ghost. Steel ice. How terrible would that be?
So someone's gonna use just mock punching you to die.
Karate chop.
Poison dragon.
Poison dragon.
I want poison
I
dragon.
want your poison dragon.
Dude, do you know how many resists poison and dragon would have?
A lot. A
It's
levitating poison dragon.
Oh, dude, that'd be so good.
It would just be like weak to dragon and ice and psychic, I guess. What kind of animals do you want to see?
I want another elephant. Like Dogpan was
Okay.
great, but I am a big elephant fan. I think we could do so. All right, poison dragon that looks like an elephant.
It breathes poison from its snout.
With the mighty dragon wings and tusks of gold.
So let's
No, this
draw
sounds
that.
horrible. But yeah, like I could see maybe like a grass type elephant with like tree trunk kind of legs, because we had this whole like I'm getting this whole like surreal nature spirit thing going on with X. So I can see something like
Oh,
that.
dude, Tropius definitely should get an evolution. I like Tropius, but it sucks. But it looks so cool.
Dude, it got Harvest as an ability. That's pretty good.
It should turn into like a grass dragon. Everything should just evolve into a dragon.
It should evolve into a poison dragon.
What?
But yeah, I definitely want to see an elephant. What about you?
I don't know. I don't know what kind of animals.
You know there's no dolphin Pokemon?
You're right. There's like whales. There's a lot of whales.
Yeah. No dolphins.
Yeah, we could use a dolphin, I guess. Unless you count Kyogre as some weird messed up dolphin. He's more orca.
Now, one thing I want to see, and I was talking to someone about it, is, and it might have been you, I don't know, but not you, Daniel.
Oh,
I want to see maybe like Gen 7 or something. I want to see like go back in time all fossil Pokemon,
Oh.
like kind of like prehistoric Pokemon game, because we have all these fossil Pokemon. Maybe like throw us back way back in the day. We don't need gyms and stuff, like prehistoric adventure.
Oh.
I'm not just saying that because I liked paleontology forever. And Ross's kind of his only redeeming quality was that he was a paleontologist.
Does this mean all the Pokemon types would be rock?
That'd be funny.
Constant sandstorm too.
Alright, just constant storm. Like you see some medieval Tyranitar or something. Primeval. That'd be kind of weird if they were all rock something.
Yeah.
But that is how all the fossils are working.
Maybe that's just how they are because they're revitalized like that. I don't
Yeah.
know. I don't know how science works in the Pokemon world.
They're-
I barely know how science works in the real world.
But I really want to see like an all fossil game. I mean, it's not like they don't have a basis for it. I mean, you get fossil Pokemon every gen.
They probably have some side game, if anything.
I want to see some of that.
I want to see Reuniclus play a part in Gen 6 because it's the mitosis Pokemon.
Yeah. Maybe you can get a branch evolution.
Biology team of Pokemon.
I don't know. This whole new concept is very exciting because there's so much I want to see now. And I don't know.
But
Well-
people were saying that like each gen has a theme, and they kind of already covered genetics in Gen 1 with like Ditto and Mewtwo.
Right.
So it's kind of like they're revisiting.
Mhm.
So maybe Mewtwo will pop up again.
That'd be U3.
And Deoxys too.
Isn't Deoxys an alien?
Yeah, but it makes like double helixes and stuff with its
Yeah.
arms. And it has XY in its name.
So it's really obvious that Pokemon Z is going to be the third launch.
If they have a third one.
Yeah.
I like sequels. Like Black 2 and White 2 are really good.
I'm looking forward to this story because Pokemon Black and White started to get really innovative with the whole story thing.
Yeah, make people question like what do you mean or what it means to be like a trainer, like do Pokemon like battling and stuff too.
Yeah, and like if they could go above E like to T, they could have made that story really good.
But of course, Pokemon's target audience will always be kids.
Don't you mean us?
Yes.
And we were talking about it at the restaurant, but not here. So Pokemon Gens 1 through 4 were based in Japan. Unova was based on America. Black City was based on New York, and apparently they're thinking that this new one's gonna be based on France because we saw an Eiffel Tower, European style buildings, and the guy who does Pokemon spent a lot of time in France before the release of this thing.
I wonder if it'll just be like France, or if it'll be like other European countries too, like Greece or Italy, Mediterranean style. Because I really like Mediterranean architecture. It just looks cool.
All right, next game based in Greece. All legendary Pokemon.
All gods.
Yes, all gods. We'll have one that's a fighting type based on Aries, and all the stars will be firefighting.
God.
Jeez.
They'll start out as firefighting.
Hades is firefighting.
What needs an evolution in Gen 6? What needs one and won't be ruined by a Violite?
Tropius. That's the first thing that comes to my head. Dunsparce.
Sparse.
Just all those forgotten things.
Hey, why don't we have Fortress of Airthorn get a third
Oh
one?
my god.
No,
Some
this-
monster bug dragon thing. They should have bug dragon too.
Dragon needs some more duo typing.
Dragon should
Enough-
just have a dual type of everything.
Enough dragon flying, guys.
Yeah.
I'm tired.
It's been done.
I'm tired of ice types fucking me over.
Yeah.
And then they're like, oh, let's be innovative. Dragon ground. No! Still ice. No. It's your fault that HP ice is on almost everything that doesn't have HP fire. Stop it.
Yeah, grass steel, bug steel.
And I mean, like, Dragon Dark was cool, but it added so many extra weaknesses. That's not a cool idea. Don't do Dragon Poison, all those resistances.
Dragon psychic.
Do Dragon Fighting.
Dragon fighting. Everything should just be paired up with fighting.
Hey, dude, that's pretty good coverage. Like, you bring out a Steel type, close combat from a dragon, mess you up.
Man, all dragon game. That'd be pretty sweet.
How much want to bet that game would be based in China because they're racist?
Oh man, that'd be pretty cool too.
Oh, dude, I want to see
The Chinese.
Yeah, dude. It's pretty good. Alright, Daniel hasn't talked in a while, so why don't we move on to the next topic?
That's fine.
I think we talk, because we could talk about Pokemon for days.
We could.
So,
Pokemon podcast.
yeah. Brian, next thing we do. Okay, the new anime season.
New
We've all
anime
been a part of this.
Winter 2013.
Yeah.
Let's get on our list, talk about, alright.
Oh, I just closed my list.
Alright, so, Daniel, what is one thing you've watched so far that you definitely recommend to someone? Like, what's the thing that you're like, this is the best thing I'm watching right now?
So far, I haven't been able to watch all the stuff yet.
Well, so far.
Amnesia.
It had to be between Amnesia or Yama no Susume. One is a reverse harem. It's got good art. It's got a bit of intrigue in it.
It's got the shonen.
It's got Bishonen, yes.
Oh, yeah.
But it's got potential. It looks to be really interesting. And as for Yama no Susume, and weird thing that's going on right now with the anime this season is that there's a lot of short series that are like 5 minutes or under.
Mm-hmm.
And Yama no Susume seems to be one of the better ones. It's got decent quality animation. It's got a decent... Well, it's a slice of life, so it's not much of a plot, but it's better than the other ones. It's better than freaking Ishida to Asakura, which I'm still mad about.
You're mad about that.
I'm still mad I had to waste 2 minutes of my goddamn life about it.
2 minutes, Daniel.
2 minutes! Anyway, but yeah, from what I've seen so far, they seem to be pretty interesting and have some potential to them.
Mm-hmm.
What about you, Will?
Me? Alright, so I got
Oh,
two
God.
that I'm really interested in. Alright, so, first one, Ore no Kanajo to Osanana Jimi. You called it Oreshura?
Mm-hmm.
People are calling it Oreshura. Alright, for those of you that are like, you know what, I'm not that into harems. Or for people that are like, man, I really like harem anime. This might be it has the potential to be one of the best I've seen, and I've seen my fair share. Because of the quality of the female characters. Because, of course, there's a childhood friend that always makes it good.
For you.
Hey, childhood friends deserve more love, Brian.
That's true.
They always lose. And the childhood friend, she's interesting. Alright, I've only seen one episode. Next episode comes out tomorrow. Now you know when we're recording. She's interesting. I always like childhood friends. It's pretty strong. I guess you could say the main girl thus far, she's got that whole, I'm kind of manipulative. Some people call her a bitch. I just call her not bland. Because, she actually has a personality, but The whole thing that she's doing is pretty interesting, and then you have this Chinito element going on, which is pretty cool. People have been doing that a lot recently, I guess, but it's nice. You have like a semi-stalker girl, and then a fiance coming in. These are some good character types. Talking about.
It's different.
Yeah, it's different, and it looks like it's not going to be like a one-sided harem where like one person's obviously getting a lot of screen time. Apparently, from the other adaptations, the girls get like a lot of screen time, so it's nice.
And the main character's really interesting too.
Yeah, like the guy's not someone you hate. Like a lot of times, like you get that guy who's not very good at things, and he's still oblivious to girls, and you're like, fuck you,
like
dude.
really generic sometimes.
Get the fuck out of this anime. You don't deserve this fortune. But like this guy's pretty cool. Like he doesn't want to date people because he's too focused on getting to college. He's got like top test scores. He doesn't look like some like geek with all his glasses and stuff. He's like a normal looking guy. He has these ambitions to be a doctor. You know, he's a pretty cool dude. It's just he doesn't want to be in a relationship right now. He's not really that hateable of a guy. So the character strength, and in a slice of life series, character strength is what separates the good series from the series you don't need to watch. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And the other one is this thing called Mahou.
Oh god.
Maoyusha. It is so fucking good. Like any of you that watch Spice and Wolf, it's like this is like a more lighthearted Spice and Wolf in terms of the fact that they focus on the romance more, and I guess there's some more humor going on. But also like you get this whole demons versus humans kind of deal. Hero from the humans and the demon queen. They get together, they're going to try to solve the world's problems, and they talk about like agriculture, economics and stuff, but it's not really, you get a history lesson, but you also get some like fun fighting and romance. It's really nice, and I'm already captivated, and it's only 2 episodes in. Brian, 2 things you want to give out?
2 things? Well, I'm sure all of you probably, well, if you watch anime, you probably heard of Tamako Market, which is Kiyoani's entry this season, and it's a slice of life type thing, and it's about, well, the main character is a girl who is the daughter of a mochi shop owner, and then like everything seems to revolve around, I guess, what you would call Tamako Market, but that's not what's really called because Tamako is the main character, but it's a shopping district in the town, and like there's a lot of shop owners and stuff, and she meets this bird in the first episode who claims to be some bird from, well, first of all, the bird can talk, which is weird in itself, but he's from this island, and he's looking for a bride for the prince of the island, and then apparently he thinks that Tamako is the bride for him, and...
The prince, not the bird.
Yes.
Okay, just making sure.
Well, apparently the bird thinks Tamako's hitting on him because...
Damn!
Because in where he's from, sneezing in front of a guy means you want to marry him, I guess.
What?
So
that's a very decent act, Brian. Just
And then-
releasing from the nose like that in front of men.
yeah, and she sneezed in front of him. And let's see, it's a comedy, but there also seems to be some potential for drama because Tamako lost her mother.
Oh no.
Don't say
Big
that.
surprise,
Oh
right?
no.
But and then she's looking for this song that her mother used to sing by like going through a bunch of records at the coffee shop, but she still hasn't found it yet. And there's some romance, like some Romeo and Juliet going on from the rival mochi shop across the street. The guy over there seems to have some feelings for Tamako. And yeah, so there's romance, some possible drama, comedy, and everything's just, the animation is just really good, of course.
As expected from KyoAni.
Yeah.
Throwing
everything's
their
just
money
colorful.
around.
Really though, they got a ton of money to throw around for their animation studio.
Deep ass pockets.
But it's really fun, yeah. It's a really fun show. And the second one I guess I would suggest is GJ Boo.
Oh, I knew you were gonna say that.
It's a sketch comedy type thing, and it really surprised me. I don't really like sketch comedy that much, but I was quite pleased with what I saw with GJ Boo. And it's kind of a harem because there's one guy and like 4 girls, but there wasn't that much romance in the first episode. And like the girl characters are actually pretty interesting. You have the typical cold-hearted president who doesn't like shoujo apparently because there's too much kissing, and who else? You have the genius who like, she's a genius, but she doesn't know how to do normal stuff like cook ramen. And you have the quiet girl, but I don't know how to describe her. She's quiet on the outside, but she seems to have like some fierce inner emotions.
We're talking about the pink-haired tea chick?
Yeah, because how she just grabbed that very detailed spider.
Dude, that was a really good spider.
That was too good.
It's like his real life.
And then we have my favorite character, who's this apparently some foreign exchange student, who's like almost 6 feet tall or something, and has like cat ears and like eats meat all the time. And yeah, it's just sketch comedy. There's like a bunch of random stuff that goes on in their club that does nothing. And I think there's something else I haven't watched called Kotoro-san, which is like a club of psychics, which also has some potential to be good. But I'll save that for some other time.
This season feels really strong so far.
It feels comedy strong.
Yeah. Like, Dunk's still looking for action. He's been missing out for a while.
Luckily, all my action series carried over from last season, so I guess I'm okay with that.
A lot of, like, 5-minute and under series came out.
Yeah, I noticed there was a lot of the shorter variety.
Mm.
It's a little unusual. And a lot of them aren't even that good, from the ones I've seen.
Mon Girl was actually okay. It had surprisingly good animation for just a 5-minute thing.
Senyu has some interesting comedy going on. Like, I wish it was a full-length episode type series. Because I think there's a lot going on that could be used.
Yeah, I think action shouldn't be like 5 minutes.
Yeah, there's not a lot of action. He just kept getting beat up by this poorly drawn giraffe. We got some continuations. Soccer Sono Pet getting the second half this season.
Oh, it's exciting.
Oh yeah, you know it's exciting.
But Ian hasn't watched it yet, so we can't talk about it.
Sorry, guys.
Why are you so behind, Daniel? Alright, so let's talk about Nekomonogatari.
Oh.
Man.
Review coming up.
That's good, dude. I kind of wish it wasn't the lingerie commercial, but it's pretty good.
Yeah, they're getting a...
They should actually be sponsored by lingerie.
There's a lot of fan service.
Like how Code Geass is the world's greatest pizza commercial.
Mm-hmm.
Is there anything else you looking forward to this season? Like something not on your list?
Sasami-san, which we still haven't watched yet.
Yeah, you gotta watch
That's
that.
gonna be coming up soon. I've got that on my computer now.
I haven't gotten to Tamako Market because of all the other stuff I've been watching.
We can just watch all that after this.
And Maui, right?
Oh.
And Maui. And Maui.
I don't know.
If we get to watch Tamako Market and Sasami-san, we get something from my list. Alright, let's be fair here.
I vote for Bakamatsu.
You want to watch Japanese Robin Hood Power Ranger, dude?
Oh, maybe.
Hey, that sounds pretty interesting.
Doug might watch it. I don't know.
I'm still waiting for Train Hero.
You've been waiting a couple of years then.
Yeah, dude. Oh, dude, let's just wait till Sunday and watch Beast Saga together.
Beast Saga.
Beast Saga football Sunday.
Oh no, you and I already watched that. Oh, we can watch Mondaiji.
We could. Do we want to?
It feels like it's if Dog Days didn't suck.
Oh.
What?
Maybe I'll watch it then.
You know you want to watch it. Did you watch Dog Days?
No, but
How did that link make you want to watch it?
I kind of wanted to, but I heard it sucked.
Did you watch Zero no Sakaima?
No, because I heard that sucked too.
You told me not to watch
All
it.
of these, of course I told you not to watch it. But all of these things like function in a similar vein.
Oh. Well, I'm watching too much stuff already.
Brian,
need to streamline this
Mondaiji
list.
has a cat that's hitting on cat girls. Come on now. Come on, Brian. I know you want to.
Think about it.
Anything else you guys feel like we need to say about the anime?
We'll be getting a winter season at a glance list, so you guys can check out our short opinions on that.
Oh yeah, you'll get to know what we think about the new series.
If you're too lazy to read our individual impressions, then we'll just have one big list.
Yeah, the description will be short. I swear.
3 to 5 sentences. We agreed.
Alright.
You can't get up to 8.
Just have 5 run-on sentences.
I'm a man that likes to write.
We know you do. That's why you saved that for the impressions.
Yeah.
Your impressions can be as long as you want, really.
Seriously.
Yeah, but don't go too long.
Again, that's it.
No one will.
What are you looking at, Daniel?
Oh, I was just trying to find a picture from Mondaiji.
Try to find one that's not the bunny girl, because
That's
I had
not
a
the
really
bunny
tough
girl?
time doing that. You see how often she shows up, dude? Oh, the one pink and blue hair, that's the same bunny girl.
Really?
Yeah.
Why is she pink?
Her hair color changes when she like uses her bunny powers.
Alright, I'm just trying to find a picture for this link dump.
It's sounding more and more interesting, right, guys?
No, I didn't say I was interested in watching this. I'm just trying to find a goddamn picture for the link dump.
I watched Senmon Kagura. I'm prepared for anything right now. Any
Dude,
sort of...
that one chick's a psychic. That other chick is basically Animal Man.
What?
Yeah, dude. One of the girls is basically Animal Man. I think.
Animal woman.
Like she can talk to animals, and she like used cat powers. So I assume she could use animal powers. Look, she has her hands like that because she's like jumping around like a cat and shit.
Alright.
I'm totally not downloading it right now.
That's good stuff. Alright,
Tomorrow's just gonna be an anime day for me, probably.
dude, so see, dude, she's using Animal Man powers.
Alright.
You guys kind of want to wrap it up here?
Sure.
Alright. Look forward to more from us.
Thanks for listening, you patience of gods.
Bless your souls.
I can't talk.
Bye.
Bye.